Once upon a time, in a small village by the sea, there lived a kind boy named Robert and his playful dog Max. Robert was a gentle boy with a big heart, and Max was a fluffy brown dog with ears that flopped and a tail that wagged like a little flower. They were the best of friends, and they did everything together. Every morning, Robert would put on his yellow sneakers and call for Max, his dog. Max would come running, his paws tapping on the ground like little drums. Then, they would walk through the village, greeting the neighbors and smiling with everyone they met. Robert always made sure to stop by the bakery, where he'd buy a loaf of fresh bread for their lunch. Max would wag his tail happily as they continued their walk. One sunny afternoon, as Robert and Max wandered the forest edge, something caught their attention. A tiny bird with a broken wing was sitting in the grass as it could not fly. Robert and Max immediately ran over to the bird with curiosity. Robert knelt down beside the little bird, gently picking it up. "Don't worry, little one," he whispered. "We'll take care of you." Robert and Max carried the bird back home, where Robert made a comfortable little nest in a box, filling it with soft cotton and small woods. They watched over the bird together, making sure it had plenty of water and food. Every day, Robert would sit beside the box, talking to the bird, telling it stories about his adventures with Max. Max would sit next to him, his big brown eyes full of curiosity, as if he too was listening. On other days, Robert's friend Eugene would visit and tell them stories too. Weeks passed, and soon the little bird's wing began to heal. It was time for it to fly again. One bright morning, Robert and Max took the bird out of the house and stood at the edge of the garden. With a gentle toss, the bird flew into the sky, soaring higher and higher until it was no longer seen. Max barked happily, wagging his tail as he too had become a part of the bird's journey. From that day on, Robert and Max continued their daily walks, but they always looked up at the sky. Sometimes they would see the little bird flying high, circling above them as if to say, "Thank you." And so, Robert, Max, and their new bird friend lived happily ever after, always helping those in need and sharing kindness wherever they went. The end.